Okay, now we start our slide presentation with introduction. As you know, the title for our group assignment is Marine Technology. So the introduction for this slide is what is actually marine technology. Actually, marine technology is a really wide industry. This industry is more likely to related out to marine science and technology industry. Also, marine technology known as marine commerce. It deals primarily that marine technology related to all the seas activities. Plus, in this industry also used to create a lot of things such as ships, boats, yachts, and even oil platform and harbors. It can conclude that there are a lot of industry and sectors activity that related to marine industry. Some of the industry that related to marine industry such as oil companies, shipping companies, engineering companies, boat manufacturing and shipyard, and even fishing and farming. Okay, as I mentioned before, there are a lot of industries that can be related in marine technology. So for this assignment, our group has decided to choose boat as our main subject. Therefore, this assignment will be focused about the boat manufacturing in marine technology. A boat may be useful for all types of things, such as for pleasure, commercial, or residential purpose. We choose boat because boat manufacturing has been chosen due to the usage of the product are likely to increase day by day. The manufacturing needs to be exposed so people will understand more on how this product is operating. Objectives. There are a few objectives in this assignment. The first one is to know how relatable electromagnetic compatibility EMC in daily life. The second one, to know the importance of study of electromagnetic in daily life. The third one is to know how to overcome the effect of electromagnetic in life. And the last one is to understand more about electromagnetic. So, the scope of this research is actually on the electromagnetic compatibility, EMC, and the effect of EMC, which is electromagnetic interference, EMI, on marine technology, specifically in boats.
So now, I will explain more about EMC. So what actually is EMC? EMC is electromagnetic compatibility, which has two main abilities that need to be related. The first one is the ability of the device to limit its frequency emission so it doesn't interfere with other nearby devices, especially in radio receiver. Second ability is the ability of the device to operate as required in presence of electrical and electromagnetic interference and other electrical threats. The electromagnetic environment for the recreational craft is unique. For instance, they are typically small spaces and RF transmitter and communication receiver used on board are in close proximity to control wiring harnesses and other wireless devices. The condition is considered as electromagnetic compatible when it is specified a few characteristics. So the characteristics are: does not have interference with other devices or systems. Second, immune to emissions or EMI from other devices or systems. And the last one is no self-effect interference. So next, I will explain about EMI. EMI is electromagnetic interference. It is a well-known effect of unintended electromagnetic energy. EMI is basically signal interruption from devices, or in other words, the disruption on the operation of electronic devices when it is in electromagnetic surroundings. Therefore, in order to lessen the effect of EMI is by ensuring that all electronic equipment is operated with a good electrical grounding system. So we have choose boat as our main focus for this assignment. So now I would like to explain about the effects of EMI on boats. First effect is weird noise. The effects of EMI can vary from static and other weird noise on single sideband radios to multifunctioning of navigation electronics such as radar to incorrect readings on sounder, autopilot, and floodgate compasses. Second is radiated EMI. Radiated EMI is generated by voltage and current in functioning electrical and electronic devices. It is received or transmitted by wire, conductor carrying signals by power supply, conductors, or both. It can also be caused by furious voltage spikes caused by making and breaking electrical contact. And the last one is tripping the electronic devices. EMI that could be responsible for tripping the electronic devices. EMT can cause considerable damage, especially into the highly micro-miniaturized solid-state electronics.
Okay, now we move to the next slide. This slide is about the solution to overcome electromagnetic interference. These solutions include the shielding and filter. Shielding means enclosing the offending and victim equipment in a metal enclosure, which is then electrically connected to the boat's common ground. The radiated energy is absorbed by the shield and conducted to ground. If the equipment has a metal cabinet, the cabinet is simply grounded. Otherwise, the equipment must be enclosed in metallic sheets, mesh, foil, or a performed purchase enclosure. In the case of wire radiators, the conductor may be replaced by a shielded coaxial cable. If the problem cannot be resolved by shielding, we must resort to the use of some sort of electronic filter. A filter is a circuit that allows some frequencies to pass while other frequencies are blocked or shunted to ground. A capacitor, for example, is a very simple filter since it is an open circuit to direct current, which is DC. But depending on its capacitance, we will offer little or no resistance to alternating current, DC. So a capacitor of the right size can be replaced in the circuitry connected from the non-carrying conductor to ground, and the interfering signal, which is alternating current, is shorted to ground and eliminated. A choke is the opposite of a capacitor, offering insignificant resistance to DC, but depending on its inductance, can offer extremely high resistance to AC. Next is target market. The target market is the boat manufacturers. Boat manufacturers is an industry that designs and builds boats from the beginning. This industry is being responsible to design the boat with suitable specification according to their function. Generally, there are so many types of boats in the market, such as deck boats, high-performance boats, and others. Each of boats has different specification and design to fulfill its usability. There are some major manufacturers of civil transport in the world today. The boat manufacturers are discussed further below, and these manufacturers are our target market. Our target market are Bayliner, Sea Ray, and Nitro. For Bayliner manufacturers, it was first established in 1957. Bayliner is a boat manufacturer that has won many customer satisfaction index or CSI awards, including the National Marine Manufacturers Association (NMMA). The company focused on smaller speedboats, including overnighters, lowriders, and deck boats. Bayliner produces long-lasting boats that are high quality and reliable at a reasonable price point. The manufacturer can even add on packages for wakeboarding and fishing, which provide their own set of features. Second manufacturer of boats is Sea Ray.
cruisers, and small luxury yachts. Sea Ray promotes its brand as being a boating lifestyle with an owner's club providing discounts on boating-related services and an education-based magazine. The company has won a variety of JD Power and Associate awards, as well as from the NMMA and marine magazines, including boating. Additionally, Sea Ray is the recipient of a 5-Star Diamond Award presented by the American Academy of Hospitality Science for their superb customer service. Then for the last target market is Nitro Manufacturers. This founded in 1978. Nitro's specialties include base boats, multi-species boats, and sport boats. The Z7 Nitro Sport Boat is part of power boat and water-skilling boats. Every Nitro boat is NMMA certified, and the company has won a variety of awards for their innovative hull designs and extensive on-board features. Okay, the last slide is vendors. We have 3 vendors as our suppliers, and the first one is Clarkson. Clarkson is located in Queensland, Australia, and it is established in 1998. It was founded during the oil crisis in the 70s when there was a petrol shortage. They transformed petrol engines to diesel in their workshop. They also specialize in maintenance and refurbishing diesel engines, and later developed and refurbished diesel outboard motors. They also specialize in developing, maintenance, and production to the Clarkson diesel outboard motors from 5 to 80 horsepower. Now, the Clarkson diesel outboard motor is sold all over the world and also sold as original equipment manufacturer product (OEM) for partners with their own company logo. Okay, our second vendor is Shuangying Industries. It is located in the city of Xi'an of central China. It is the Chinese truck manufacturing base. Over 7 years in the auto spare parts field, they are flexible in supplying the starter and alternator assembly and spare parts and win many prizes in both domestic and overseas markets. Always adhere to the integrity to customers, service to create value, continuous innovation, quality leading, customer satisfaction goals. They warmly welcome the new and old customers join hands together and establish a long and friendly business term to achieve mutual and glorious success. Our last vendor is Holland. Holland Shielding Systems is established from 1986 and finds EMC solutions since then. They are worldwide leading manufacturer of EMC, EMI, and RFI shielding solutions. Holland's EMC or EMI specialists will work together with us from the design phase through final production. Holland offers products and services such as consultation from high-qualified EMC engineers, Faraday cages and EMI shielding components, worldwide support for electronic, medical, space, and defense industries. And then they also provide custom-sized EMI shielding enclosures for standard price and no tooling cost. And the last one is 24 hours high-speed PCB shielding can production.